How's it going today, guys? My name is JSP, and today we are talking about an unfortunate event that happened today. I mean, it doesn't really affect me, but it can affect my team. I don't know if this really affects the Bears too much, but I'm still going to cover it. Today, Jalen Carter, one of the top prospects, one of the top defensive prospects in this year's draft, has been, well, not arrested yet, but he had an arrest warrant out for his arrest, involving in street racing and a crash that happened in January involving a teammate. Apparently, he was maybe a suspect for the second driver because there was another driver there, and obviously they have an arrest warrant out for him, so they suspect that he was the second driver, and maybe he fled the scene and misled police. They misled, as in lied to police, about what happened that night. I think that they already knew that Jalen Carter already had character issues, so I don't think Ryan Poles would have really liked that much. And now, in my opinion, I believe I can almost guarantee that Ryan Poles already scratched off Jalen Carter's name. He that is not who he is about. He has been hammering home that he likes his teammates, or he likes his draft picks and or signings or trades. He wants to get to know them. Okay, he wants good guys in there. Okay, no troublemakers, no Antonio Browns, no nothing like that. And we've heard stories about in college how he has been a bad teammate. There has been teammates coming out and saying that this is false. So you can't believe everything that's coming out. But at the same time, coaches and staff have just said he could be very, very difficult to work with. Now, I don't think Ryan Poles wants that, because that's just not what he's about. Okay, he's already said this multiple times that he's about people, he's about character, personality, all that stuff, but also the love for the game, okay? In college, there's stuff that came out that he doesn't have that love for the game, that motivation, okay? So I think that Ryan Poles was already kind of on the fence about possibly drafting Jalen Carter, but I think this just put him over the edge, and I can almost guarantee you that Ryan Poles has literally scratched off his name and said, nope, that's enough. That's enough to break the egg. We are not going to even try to draft Jalen Carter. So Will Anderson is another one, okay? There's a lot of top talent, okay? It's not just between Jalen Carter and Will Anderson. Yeah, that's all the talk about. That's all the talk is about, but it's not just those two. But after this, Jalen Carter probably will fall far in the draft, and depending on how bad it is, if he's charged, if he goes to jail, I don't know how severe it is yet. Nobody does. I mean, this article is only a day old, so we will have to wait and see, obviously, but the draft is only in 2 months, and I think this will probably put him out of the top 5. And depending on how bad it is, he's going to fall even further. He could fall even further, and he could possibly not even be drafted at all, depending on how bad it is. So like a team like the Raiders would want him, I guess. I mean, it seems like a Raiders type of guy, or maybe the Cleveland Browns. They both those teams really like to swing on very people who don't have the greatest character. I'll just say that, I guess. But Jalen Carter, in my opinion, in my heart, he is out for me too. I would not be mad that they literally just push him aside and don't even worry about Jalen Carter anymore. He was supposed to be at the NFL Combine today. He was supposed to meet with all of the GMs, or at least the GMs that requested him. They did meet with Will Anderson. he seems like the humble, more classy guy. So, and honestly, I think he's a little bit better anyway. So, I didn't have a problem with this. So, if we end up with Will Anderson and not Jalen Carter, I personally won't be mad about it, because I don't really want anybody who, even if the rumors are slightly true, I don't really want somebody like Jalen Carter in my locker room as a Chicago Bear. I don't want to question about motivation. I don't want to do any of that. So Jalen Carter, in my eyes, is off the table. So we'll see what happens with this case. We'll see what happens. But right now, Jalen Carter is off the table for me. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.